Welcome to the YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub, your one-stop solution for expert guidance, best practices, and actionable knowledge in the world of contact centers. Explore, learn, and enhance contact center skills. Let's define and break down contact rate in the context of a contact center. Let's talk about contact rate, one of the most important outbound performance KPIs. Contact rate measures the percentage of outbound attempts, calls, SMS, emails, or omni-channel outreach that result in a successful interaction with the intended customer, also known as a contact, or RPC. Unlike connection rate, which counts any live pickup, contact rate focuses only on quality connections when the right customer answers and engages in conversation. It's not just about reaching someone, it's about reaching the correct person who matters to your objective. So in simple terms, out of all the calls or messages we tried, how many actually reached and engaged the right customer? That's your contact rate, a quality indicator showing how effectively your outreach efforts translate into meaningful conversations that can drive results. Now let's look at the formula for contact rate. Contact rate, expressed as a percentage, is calculated using this formula. Contact rate equals the number of right party contacts divided by the total number of contact attempts multiplied by 100. Mathematically, contact rate, percent, is equal to number of right party contacts divided by total contact attempts times 100. Let's break that down. Right party contacts, or RPC, are those calls or messages that were answered by the intended person we actually wanted to reach. Total contact attempts include every outreach effort, whether it was a wrong number, no answer, voicemail, or even a failed connection. So, this metric tells you what percentage of your outreach truly connected with the right audience. Contact rate is not about how many people picked up, it's about how many of the right people did. Let's walk through a practical example to understand contact rate in action. Imagine a collections team making 1,000 outbound calls in a single day. Out of those, 300 calls connect to a live person, giving us a connection rate of 30%. However, not conversations are with the actual customers. When we filter for the right party contacts, that is, the intended customers, only 200 calls qualify. The rest might be with family members, receptionists, or even wrong numbers. Now, let's apply the formula. Contact rate equals right party contacts divided by total contact attempts multiplied by 100. So here, it's 200 divided by 1000 multiplied by 100, resulting in a 20% contact rate. Interpretation: only 20 calls led to meaningful conversations with the intended customers. The ones who actually matter for payment commitments, sales conversions, or service resolutions. That's how contact rate helps you gauge the true effectiveness of your outreach efforts. Now, let's explore one of the key components that directly impacts contact rate: data accuracy and lead quality. Your contact rate is only as good as the data you're dialing from. If customer information is outdated or numbers are incorrect, your agents end up wasting contacts, and your contact rate drops sharply. That's why CRM hygiene plays a critical role. Regularly validating customer numbers, updating records, and removing duplicates ensures your outreach connects with the right person on the first attempt. In short, better means fewer missed opportunities and a higher, more efficient contact rate. Next, let's talk about another critical component of contact rate: right party identification. Connecting to someone on the line doesn't automatically mean you've reached the right person. To truly count as a valid contact, the agent must verify the customer's identity steps. These may include confirming the date of birth, account number, or using one-time password verification. Such checks ensure that the agent is speaking to the intended customer, not a family member, receptionist, or wrong number. Remember, strong identification not only improves data accuracy but also ensures your contact rate truly reflects meaningful, verified customer interactions. Another important component influencing contact rate is the dialer strategy. The way your dialer operates can significantly impact both the number of attempts and the quality of connections. For example, predictive dialing focuses on maximizing call volume by automatically dialing multiple ones, ideal for large-scale campaigns, but it may lead to abandoned or low-quality connects if not fine-tuned. On the other hand, preview dialing allows agents to review customer details before initiating the call, resulting in fewer attempts but often higher quality conversations. Powered dialers are transforming this balance. They can intelligently detect right-party contacts, filter out voicemails, and even prioritize the best time and channel to reach each customer. In short, a smart dialer strategy doesn't just increase call volume, it enhances C and right-party reach, driving a stronger overall contact rate. Let's move on to another crucial factor that impacts contact rate, call timing and frequency. The timing of your outreach plays a major role in whether customers actually pick up the call. Calling at the right time of day, within the correct time zone, and with the optimal number of attempts can improve your chances of connecting with the intended customer. For instance, calling too early or too late in the day can lead to missed opportunities or even customer frustration. Likewise, overcalling can trigger call blocking or negative perception, while too few attempts might cause missed contact opportunities. The goal is to strike the right balance. Enough call attempts to maximize reach, but not so many that they harm your brand reputation. When you combine thoughtful timing with intelligent frequency management, your pickup probability and contact rate rise significantly. Now, let's discuss an essential yet often overlooked component of contact rate, compliance filters. Every contact center must operate within strict regulatory frameworks such as DNC scrubbing, TCPA, GDPR, or TRAI rules. These compliance filters remove numbers that cannot legally be dialed, protecting both your organization and your customers. While this may reduce the total number of available contacts, it ensures that every call you make is legally compliant, ethically sound, and brand safe. In other words, compliance filters total call attempts. But they deliver a safer, cleaner, and more trustworthy contact rate, one that reflects responsible and sustainable outreach practices. Let's look at the human side of contact rate, customer willingness and behavior. Even with the best data, dialers, and compliance in place, your results still depend on how customers choose to respond. Some customers naturally avoid answering unknown or unfamiliar numbers when they suspect telemarketing or debt collection. However, when customers are pre-warned, for example, through a prior SMS, email, or WhatsApp notification explaining the purpose of the call, they are far more likely to engage. This shows that contact rate isn't driven by technology. It's equally shaped by customer psychology, trust, and communication strategy. By aligning outreach timing, messaging, and channel coordination, you can significantly improve customer receptiveness and ultimately, your overall contact rate performance. Let's now explore the key component influencing contact rate, channel mix. Relying on just one communication channel, like voice calls, often limits your ability to reach the customer effectively. Today's customers engage across multiple platforms. Some prefer call, respond faster to SMS, email, or WhatsApp. By adopting a multi-channel or omni-channel approach, you increase the likelihood of connecting with the right party. For example, sending a short SMS or WhatsApp message before a call can prepare the customer and improve answer rate. The key is integration, ensuring all channels work together with consistent messaging, timing, and tracking. When your voice, SMS, email, and WhatsApp outreach are aligned, your contact rate climbs, your connection quality improves, and your overall engagement becomes far more effective. Another critical factor that shapes your contact rate is caller ID and reputation. Even before a customer answers the phone, the number displayed on their screen influences their decision. If your number is flagged as spam or suspected fraud, most customers will ignore or block the call, lowering your contact rate. Maintaining a clean caller ID reputation is therefore essential. This includes regularly rotating numbers, ensuring consistent call volumes, and avoiding aggressive dialing patterns that trigger spam detection algorithms. In short, when the identity of the caller, they're far more likely to pick up. And that trust directly translates into a higher and healthier contact rate. Let's now look at how campaign type influences your contact rate. Not all campaigns generate the same level of customer response. For instance, sales or telemarketing campaigns often face lower contact rates because customers tend to avoid unknown numbers associations or sales pitches. In contrast, collections or service notification campaigns usually experience higher contact rates, as customers are more likely to respond when the call relates to payments, account updates, or service alerts that directly affect them. These behavioral differences helps you set realistic performance benchmarks and choose the right outreach strategy for each campaign type. Remember, the nature of the message drives the motivation to respond. So, tailoring your communication style to match the campaign purpose is key to improving contact rate success. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video.